explain some stuff to me and Car in terms of like what your strategies are.
What's your strategy?
So far we've been doing box strat.
for Graven Image 1 and 3, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. So what way marker are we gonna be?
You'll be C with me, Ishvan, and Car will be A with Dude.
Okay. I think that's all we'll need to really know. Do you guys use the same way markers for third Graven Image?
For now we do, but I think we should change it around so we don't have to move Kefka. We could just leave him wherever he is after the teleport, and then just have DPS and ranged flop, or I'm sorry, the melee and ranged flip. But we haven't actually done that yet.
Okay, I'm a little bit confused.
So you know after the first Graven where he teleports to the south?
Yeah.
Instead of moving him back north after he does all his shit, just leaving him there until the third Graven where we'll just flip. So you'll get, like, if you have C, you'll go to A. If you have D, you'll go to B.
Okay.
Essentially. But we haven't actually done that yet. It was just something I was thinking about. So we don't have to spend time moving the boss and losing DPS because of it. If that doesn't make sense, feel free to offer other things too, though.
Okay, yeah, so, the only time you really need to move Kefka is after the third Graven Image, because then he does sides, but you can keep him wherever he lands, or wherever he gets pulled to after the second Graven Image. Because there's enough time after he disappears for everybody to get to their way markers, even without using sprint. So I guess I was a little bit confused as to why you would like want to move him in the first place.
I don't know. We just moved him when we were doing it.
Yeah, no worries.
So
I think.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say, well, since Car is tanking this, he's probably just gonna be doing what we are used to for our group. So you guys will probably see how it works, and then if you guys want us to adjust to the way that you do it, I guess we can try to do that too. But I mean, maybe you'll like our way better or something.
We don't really.
Yeah, for now we can just try it. Like, don't move them, and then as long as people go to the right way marks, they should be fine.
Yep.
So my question is, are we gonna do in the thing that you sent Adam for the first Graven Image that was killing us? Where we all stand at the back and then move up? I really like that idea.
I'll stand in the back and move up.
I think you bait like the first AoE, like after you bait the first AoEs behind them, everyone moves towards the back with the DPS spread out, and then you bait the second and you move up, and then you bait the third, and then if you have tether, everyone just runs up who has tether.
I just put it in the Discord, Ishvan.
Okay.
Because that would stop a lot of the deaths we have for that one. Like from Red. President.
Well, the thing is, for that specific thing, like, because I can't directly communicate, like, I don't know, like, there would be times when the situation would be much better if I could move a little bit before the thing goes off on her, but if I do that, I can't tell her that, so I always have to stand on the marker and trust that she's gonna be there, like, at the spot, and because of that, like, I can't, I forget who else was with me, who was partnered up with me before, but we did, it was almost like you could kind of spot fix it.
Yeah, but what I remember when you and Mal were doing it is you guys would hit strike and owls like 30 to 40% of the time you would do it.
Hmm.
This is interesting.
The issue is people aren't getting up close for the tether knockback, and so they get blasted way far back instead of getting blasted to like their marker.
that should really need to worry about that, though. I mean, I guess, and the tanks too, but I don't know.
Why are people having problems getting up close though?
That's why I'm interested in this.
Yeah,
strategy.
that's why I don't
Confused.
know. I don't know either. I don't ever pay attention. Our side is usually right. Like the A and C's, we don't ever have issues.
It's true.
I don't know what goes over on the like BD side that is always.
No, what you guys
Well,
are
it's,
doing.
it's lasers. Really, it's lasers and it's the knockback.
Lasers
Oh,
are so
just-
easy. You just
Just spread.
stand
there.
in your quadrant, and then you like dodge your AoE north or south.
I understand the
Like-
mechanic.
It doesn't make any sense why it would be hard.
Do you
Yeah,
watch
I
the
guess you'd have to
streams?
see it.
I haven't watched any of your streams for 4, but I usually will watch
Well,
your.
Well, let's,
there you
why don't we
go.
just try it with how we do it and see if anything jumps out at you.
Okay, so you said Car is going to be the A waymarker and I'm going to be C, so we're both going to be on the same side.
Yeah.
Okay. Car, have you ever done box strat before? I don't know if you've even pugged this fight. It's not that hard.
Strat?
So instead of being like on the far edge of the arena, like and dividing it into fourths, you still divide it into fourths, but it's like a circle or a square, I guess, or box, if you will. Wow, I just put everything together at once there. That was insane. All right. You shut the fuck up, Owls. You love me.
Clarify.
do.
So, like, instead of being at the far edge, I'll be in, like, the A quadrant.
Yeah. You'll
And
be
then
like
where
pretty
I
much
stack with
directly
you-
on the A marker.
When I stack with you at A, I'll be going north, and then you'll dodge west of the A marker.
Alright.
Oh yeah, which direction am I gonna dodge, Adam?
Which direction do you want to job or dodge? I can. adjust.
I am used to dodging north-south, but I can also do west. It doesn't really matter to me.
All right. You can do north or south. I'll do east or west.
Okay.
Someone doesn't want to queue now.
So
People
for
don't.
this one,
It's probably strike.
Yeah, sorry, I've been just waiting here all day, so
What?
Wow, is that some like sass I'm hearing?
I keep ready.
I thought this was a
I
no
can do that
sass.
for.
one.
Yeah, I'm ready.
so which thing are we doing with the So we're doing the line strat for the knockback tether thing, like the lasers, the when the
We are
lasers
not
come
doing the
out.
line strat. We're doing the same thing we've been doing.
Same exact thing we've been doing for that one. What about the
We are
puddle
not
thing?
changing anything right now.
Nothing at all. Okay.
Nothing.
All right. Just want to be
We're
sure.
going to go in there and try it out, and then adjust accordingly.
Okay. So, how do you guys deal with the hyperdrives? Do you tank swap during second?
I mean, I will be willing to do whatever is sufficient. I've seen there's one guy who was with us who wanted us to do it, but it's just kind of like getting that communication of like when like I'm supposed to do it, because I have no problem doing it. It's just like knowing when. Like I would be.
To answer your question, Ishvan, no, we don't do tank swaps.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we should do tank swaps for whatever reason, the president can do it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess I just want to see how things go, and then maybe I'll say some stuff about that. Having the hollow ground there for the second hyperdrive is super nice, though.
What the hell are
'Cause-
you wearing?
Me?
No.
The new paid outfit from the store. It's basically Kingdom Hearts outfit.
All right. So markers. Let's see. Okay. So just for the sake of clarity, if we get to there, so if I get the confused tether, I'm going to be going to like the diagonal edge here, like so around one.
Correct.
Yep.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure, because some people use like cardinal directions, but that's what I'm used to. So all right, let's go. I guess. I don't know how you guys want to do this, but I usually do every call out for my group.
Yeah, you're welcome to do that.
Okay.
It'll be fun.
We'll be sure to disappoint you.
I know what I'm getting
Not-
into.
You're not like a cute schoolgirl anymore. So disappointing.
I'm sorry. I don't know why I potted. Force of habit, I guess.
You could have just said you believed in us. That's
Yeah,
fine too.
So it wasn't an Adler crit, but I will have Whispering Dawn after this. Stack up. Tank Buster coming up on card. It's going to be Home King.
Oh shit, home gang? I'll do this.
That's
First time I've done
fun,
this.
too. Yeah, we usually try to use all the invulnerabilities since we have a White Mage especially. Stack up and then deal with Thunder. It's fake Thunder. She'll be gonna have this upsurge. First puddle's gonna drop. I don't have Swift for Red.
I can drop in a second. I'll start casting.
So this is normally where you tank swap, just for future reference.
Okay.
Fake Thunder, Fake Thunder. Fake Lizard. Or Fake Enclosed, double fake.
Okay.
Pay attention to the knockback orb coming up right now. Make sure you get your knockback mitigation up. Other side. Remember, it's double fake here, knockback mitigation up.
Oh god.
I fucked it up and hit it way too early.
Yeah, I did too.
Okay, centering him.
Yeah, I got dude.
Okay, I'll get Alice in a sec. There's gonna be a tank buster coming up on Car. I guess he can home gang this one since he didn't home gang earlier. As soon as I'm done with his raise, I'll get him. Okay, so get ready to find your markers. Don't leave them yet. Okay, go ahead and get your markers.
Red is at the wrong one.
Red.
Out. Side's coming up. A side, A side. Back to your markers.
Oh my god.
Out. Wait for the rocks, wait for the rocks. Approach Kefka. Don't
I
have
got stuff. I'll get a president.
Okay, can I get mana when it's up next at him?
Yeah, it's up.
This is gonna be a stack or a spread. Spread. So this is gonna be sides. I'm sorry, I forgot to call out that it's gonna be. It's alright, it's A side, so safe. So this is gonna be spread coming up here, and then deal with thunder. So spread, deal with thunder. Real thunder. Radoi coming up after this. And then a tank buster, which will not be home gamed. Okay, so now there's going to be puddles, and there's going to be the statue with the eyes, so please pay attention for that. I'll get protect up. Down already.
I don't use protect this one.
Okay. So pay attention to the eye, make sure you dodge your AoE first, and then look away from the eye. Find your markers. Alright, pay attention to the tethers. Tank Sealer's mid.
Oh.
Eye coming up again, look towards it.
I get right after this.
Get to Kefkaesque, okay.
Ah,
Fucking had him. You were supposed to... Oh, I guess it was probably a server tick thing or something. I'm glad I double illustrated her right there. That was turned down. This is gonna be thunder. Fake. Then we're going to do a blizzard coming up. Fake their way. So double fake here, guys. Eye coming up, so make sure you're orienting yourself to get uptime here. Look towards it. And double fake.
What the fuck?
There's gonna be a tank cluster right after this. Car, do you have home game?
Yes.
Okay, step away from car, make sure you're away from car. Okay, now it's going to be a bunch of raid wides coming out.
Clear left.
I got Adam. I'll get this next day.
Mana's almost up.
Well. Right. This is the last Ultima, and then it hits show.
What percentage?
69.
We died like 30 times though.
Like a
I
lot.
fucked up. I got that stupid knockback. I misread his cast bar and just casted it for the one before it on accident. I think you did the same two Ls.
I did.
Rip.
And then Red killed me. Shoot it
So
with
one
a
thing that
marker.
you guys can look out for as DPS is during the second Graven image, the timing for your Surecaster arm's length is going to be about halfway through the cast of Mana Charge.
Yep, I just used it on the wrong one.
Yeah, same.
Well, okay. I mean, you can use
That's the first
Surecast
time.
for... You can use Surecast for both, but arm's length has a longer cooldown, so if you have already used it, then you're kind of fucked.
Yep.
Oh, can I get car mint from in the future?
Yeah.
Thanks. Damn it, I potted again. No, never mind, I didn't. I pressed the pot button, didn't go off, so we're good.
Hey, square.
Server fix, man. Thunder coming out. Oh, sorry, spread. Got lost. So, there's no reason we should have the tank peeling off there, so we will talk about that after. This is home game. Great tether on car. It's gonna be spread and then thunder. Big. Nice job, nobody died.
Oops.
Yellow.
Use it there.
Yellow string down coming up. So this is where you tank swap if you want to try that out now. So this is going to be Thunder. Fake. So after this is all over, you want to make sure that he's pulled in between two waymarkers kind of near the edge, President.
So pull him after this, north.
So he's going to do the
Not
knockback
north, just
after...
in between two waymarkers.
It doesn't matter where he is, like, just whatever's most convenient for you. Anyway, this is going to be the knockback, so make sure you're getting ready for that. Pay attention to the orb. Make sure you're looking for the mana charge cast bar for your knockback mitigation. Pick knockback mitigation up, and it's fake lightning, real blizzard, faking close.
I'm in a safe spot.
Okay, so I would just pull him like a little bit to the left, towards the edge.
Like
Towards the edge, towards the edge.
this way?
No,
like over here. Like
In
So-
between
markers
B and C.
edge.
yeah, so where we're all standing right now. Basically.
Hyperdrive, get away
So
from
we're all gonna die because of this hyperdrive. Yeah, that's okay. It's a learning process, but having the hollow ground there is going to be really helpful for your DPS on healers, especially because you can pretty much just rely on light mage residuals to heal. I'm probably going to be getting damage down here, just because. Actually, no, we got lucky. A side. Wait for Rock's approach, Kefka. Yeah, sorry for like suggesting like the last second change there, but do you kind of get what the positioning needs to be now?
So all the way here, like south
okay,
between
so-
two, like here.
Let me use some way markers to maybe like make it a little more clear. But yes, so depending on where you end up after the mana release, because you can pretty much end up anywhere on the map, right? You're gonna want to make sure that he's in between two way markers near the edge of the arena. So if it's convenient to pull him in between A and C, you're gonna want to pull him around 1. If it's convenient to pull him between C and D, like it was in that pull, you're gonna want to pull him to around 2, and so on and so forth. So B and
Okay,
C
that-
around.
So wherever. So when is that specifically going to happen? Like what do I need to?
Right after like the mana release stuff, move them.
So there's going to be the knockback, the mana release. After we deal with the mana release, you have a few seconds where he isn't going to be doing anything. He's just going to follow you, and then he's going to start casting his raid-wide AoE. After that raid-wide AoE, you can still move him. There's a couple seconds before the hyperdrive, but you basically just want to make sure that he's near the edge in between two way markers for the third Graven image. But ideally, you want to move him before the raid-wide AoE that happens after the mana release knockback.
So the mechanic that happens right before then, what? I mean, so the tank swap happens when specifically? Is it before the double like thunder blizzard?
It can be any time just before the tank buster.
If you
Okay.
want, we can even just have Car do all the positioning, and then you can tank swap during the ultimate upsurge.
Okay.
But
Okay.
it doesn't really matter. I just usually have the Paladin do it before then, just because Paladin has better passive mitigation in the first place. But one thing I noticed is that you had a really weird cover timing there that made you take a ton of damage, so just make sure you're watching that too. Like, you went down to like 5k HP, and I'm not really sure why.
I've seen others do that before for the Paladin in your group. Do you even... Because I've seen some people put that in their opener. Like, I'm just looking for that. Is that even, like, a thing? Does
I
that benefit anything?
I
So-
don't do it in our group.
Okay. Because I just saw it on Balance, and I thought, like, okay, fine. They just say to do it, so... If it's just something
Yeah.
that's instance, then I just won't do it.
It's pretty much more convenient to have cover to be used in like a defensive manner rather than for DPS, and you should just use Sheltron for shield spike procs, right? Fire?
Yeah, and like honestly, the only point where you're gonna want to use cover in this fight is if you have like a spare cooldown up, like Sentinel, and you want to like cover plus temper your Paladin or Dark Knight during the Grey Graven Image, but that's also very, very optional. So really,
Usually I just use it for Adam for the knockback.
yeah. See, I mean, it's like you kind of cover. That's basically the only use of this fight. It's to stop people from moving.
Yeah, and to be honest, you're probably better off using it on Marin because Adam doesn't lose anything by getting knocked back. But anyway, let's just worry about getting in some more pulls and some practice. Well, you shouldn't die, Adam. This is an Adler crit, so you shouldn't need to do much for the first thing. For the second fire. How many weeks of 07 do you guys have down now? This is week 3, right?
This should be week 4.
Okay, stack up.
Maybe we can get upgrades this week.
Nice Adler. Stack up and then deal with thunder. Real thunder. I'm gonna telecry here.
I'll position him after this man is card.
Real thunder. Fake blizzard, far away.
Where's the
So
safe
real
point?
and fake. Real and fake. Take them to the knockback and up here. Knockback mitigation up. Fake blizzard, real thunder. Fake blizzard, real thunder.
Out of this position, this is kind of awkward.
I'll grab you.
I got Alice.
All right, if you want to grab him right now.
Okay.
Nice.
Right.
Pretty good.
Back.
I'll get protect up. Really nice job there, though. So if I find out where your way markers are, don't leave yet. You no longer hit him. Great. Out. B-side, B-side. Back to markers. Out. Wait for rocks.
Shit.
Approach
Oh,
Kefka.
that was my bad. That was my bad. I got greedy.
Okay, well,
I've got Swift and 5. I can get one of them up.
Okay, I'll grab at him. I'll slow as red. So this is gonna be spreader stack. Luckily it's stack. Ultimate coming up. stack and then lightning. This is going to be sides first. B-side. So stack and then deal with lightning, thunder, whatever. And it's real. Also res red.
I'll try to get upper now.
So it's going to be ultimate
I get him
upstart.
ahead of you.
Okay. Make sure he's at the edge. There's going to be a tank buster after this.
Okay.
Okay. Nice shot. So this is going to be the eye. So dodge the meteors first and then deal with the eye. There's enough time. Look towards it, so dodge. And look towards it. Tank seals out.
What? No.
What are you guys doing?
Huh? I thought.
Well, we had Adam dead, so that might have been like a little bit lucky there.
Oh,
Ishvan, was I not looking at that?
You didn't dodge it quite fast enough. If it makes it any easier for you, then you can like strafe to the left or right for that particularly when it's looked towards it. But I mean, sorry. Yeah, I mean, the timing is a little bit tight, but you just want to make sure that you're moving as soon as the AoEs drop. But there's enough time as long as the stack isn't too messy.
Alright, I could have sworn I made it in time, but I guess not.
That was now the crit. Stack. Als, you don't have to stack. The
I
stack
did-
can only
Huh?
the stack can only be on healers, so it's okay if you're out of it. This is going to be stack and then thunder. Fake.
Trouble doors out.
I'm going to tell the car. Fake thunder. Away.
Over where I am is the checkpoint.
Moving him. Trying to adjust.
Pay attention to the orb here. Pay attention to the orb here. Get your knockback mitigation up.
Okay, moving in.
I'll grab that in.
Okay, take it.
We don't have a hollow for this, so that was gonna be.
Provoking back.
Okay, so make sure you know where your way markers are so you know where to go. Don't leave yet, though. Out. B-side, B-side. Back to markers. Out. Wait for rocks. Approach Kefka with knockback mitigation up. Can we move this D way marker and this B way marker a little bit further back in the future?
Oh,
Yep.
Because I'm pretty sure Carr and President Obama both just got hit by the B.
Yeah, it's really, really hard to fit through that sometimes.
So this is going to be a stacker spread. Spread. Alright, maybe we should just wipe this one out.
Yay.
I don't really have mana. Okay, so let's make that way marker adjustment now, because that's the second time that we've had issues with the markers being a little bit too close.
Alright, how do you want them adjusted?
I just want you to move them both a little bit more to the east. Like maybe like one way marker length away would be fine from where they're
Like right there?
Yeah, and then like right in front of you for the D way marker. Okay, so one other thing that I wanted to comment on that I forgot to was I saw the last time we had to do the spread that Obama, you peeled off the boss, which I thought was an interesting choice. You can have one melee at every cardinal direction, so obviously the main tank would be north, and then the DPS can be, and the off tank can be like east, west, south. So I don't know how you guys want to do that, but there isn't any reason that you should be losing uptime there.
I'll always be west if you and Red want to figure it out. Which spot you want to be at?
For what specifically are you talking about? Just so I'm...
For the flagrant fire that's spread.
Yeah, I don't know. I just try to avoid people at that time because I'm not sure if we have like a defined area where we kind of go, kind of like how Chakra is, you know, so we know like, oh, I'm not gonna hit anybody.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of what I'd like to establish right now, since main tank will always be north, and then dude just said he'd always be west, so between you and Red should be south or east. Okay, so Red will always be east, so just stand perfectly still south. You don't have to move at all this phase. What a lucky guy. And Als, I don't know if there's something lost in communication there, but if it is a stack, then you don't need to be a part of it.
I didn't know that, because if the marker's on me, I get scared. I think like, oh, you've been marked to stack. Oh shit. Cancel the countdown.
No, even though it's fake, you can still only... Oh, cancel?
Yeah. Give me a sec. Sorry about that. Give me 1 second. Let me recalibrate real quick and I'll be ready.
And for the warrior, so you usually are paladin instead?
I'm normally either Paladin or Dark Knight.
Okay, just so I know, if you're doing Paladin for this, when do you typically use your utilities? Just so I know not to over underutilize them.
Divine Veil, I use right before. Try to use it right before the Light of Judgments for the party shield.
Okay.
Try to reprisal those as well.
Okay.
If you do have a strong cooldown, you can cover and temper the knockback Graven. I mean, that's completely optional. And apart from that, really not much. Also, bit of advice, if you get a bad pattern for the knockback Graven, don't burn your tenure Template Wheel on that. Instead, burn it on the arrow assault, the knockback.
After the
For
third Graven.
uptime. Yeah.
Because you can only get one use of Tempered Will in this fight, so just do whichever one that will give you more uptime.
Yeah, you want to lose as little autos as possible. Okay. Right?
Can I get him in? I had the wrong fairy out. Rip Feywind. Stack. Stacking the Needle Thunder. It's real. Seems like we haven't really had any trouble with this.
Jinxed it.
Yeah, I bet I did. Actually, nope. Yeah, I did.
Fail up.
I double lustrated at him, so even if we do something, we'll do something. Okay, I'm gonna tether car. Thunder coming out. Sick. Unreal. I'll get protective. You ready for the knockback? Another fake thunder, real blizzard.
Moving in. Provoke it.
Okay.
I was maybe done from that. Make sure you know where your way markers are here. Tier markers. Nope. B-side.
Oh.
Approach Kefka with knockback mitigation up, please.
I can address prison up.
What did you say you're raising?
Prison.
Oh, okay. Stack.
Try to get rid of it. I have time. I get more.
It's gonna be side, so it should have been north, my bad. I should probably just swipe this one up. Mid. That was another crit. Also, just out of curiosity, are you mana shifting Adam during the opener, Gals?
No, I don't do that opener, but I can.
That doesn't really matter. It's red. So, you, like, okay, so that was on red, not you. That shouldn't have happened.
Oh,
Is that an opener you'd like to try sometime?
Isn't it, like, the most efficient?
I don't know.
It's red. What do you do for your opener, then? Real thunder. Maybe we should right swipe this one
Yeah,
up.
yeah, that was my bad. I was spaced out. I learned
But
more
yeah.
why.
So yeah, red's kind of stayed south for that spread,
Yeah.
so that is interesting. So if it's spread again, I just want you to stay south, even if
Yep.
you die as a result. Stack. Real? Sorry, I just used Swift in a dumb way, so I don't have Adam. I'll slow race him though.
Oh yeah.
Real? Double real. Actual safe zones. Tethering car. Pay attention to the orb here. Remember, real safe zones. Knockback mitigation up.
God, for some reason, my bad.
And provoke it.
Okay.
So that collar might be a little bit too early, we'll see. Looks like it worked out somehow. So get to your way marker as soon as you get up, strike. Because I don't think we're gonna have a lot of time. Out. A side, A side. Can I get mana shift? Markers?
Oh, fuck off.
Out. Wait for rocks. Approach Kefka. So he's already north-south, so where he is fine. Just make sure you're paying attention behind you. So this is stack. I don't know if we're gonna go through this. Oh boy. Okay, so this is gonna be sides. Please pay attention. B-side, B-side. Silver's gonna be red. This is gonna be stack into thunder. Yeah. Silver's in red. All of the upstairs coming up, so make sure we're topped.
Fail.
We're gonna die. Never mind. That's how we all live. So tank cluster on cards. My fairy's dead, so I can.
I got nothing. I got 15 till shroud.
Okay, so this is going to be. I look towards it. Dot ZAs towards it. Then get to your markers. Tank sealer's out, but since it's fucky, it might be a little different.
Bounce.
Oh god!
Look away.
Get to your markers, not...
We'll get
Yeah,
to your
I'll-
markers, so you're halfway in between where you gotta be.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
no.
was thinking of the wrong thing, not the
Sorry.
usual markers.
No, if you go to your marker, then you have the same distance either way.
So especially in that kind of case, I try to tell people to dodge towards their marker so that they're somewhat prepared. So if it helps, sprint lasts long enough that if you use it as soon as you get the tether, you'll still have enough time on sprint to get to the south side of the arena. If that helps deal with the tethers a little bit more, especially for those of us who are on the south side.
For the confused sleep mechanic?
Not the confused.
No.
You do not want to use sprint there. I'm talking about the first great advantage.
Puddles, okay.
And it's the only way to make it across. Every other time I literally make it across, I stop and I wait over the line, and then it still kills me. So I just sprint now.
I feel like sprint is almost like necessary for that mechanic,
Yeah.
which is convenient because everybody has it now. That was an auto grid, by the way. Sorry for not mentioning that. Stack. A card me? Well, never mind. Stack. Fake.
Fail.
Charles goes up.
Inside the car. Real? Double real. Actual safe zones. It's going to be the knockback, so pay attention to the orb and mana release cast. Other side, mana release. Sure cast up. Double real here. Actual safe zones.
Holy shit.
You're good, dude. Nice job.
You
Never
wanna take
mind.
it?
Okay.
Oh, that was good.
Make sure he's... Never mind. Cancel that. We're good. Swing down coming up, and then whatever you have should be good enough to top it off. Your big toe is pretty big though, Wows.
Hmm?
Okay.
Wait. Watch the graven image.
Pigeon markers.
Oh no. Wait, wrong one. My bad.
Out. B-side. Back to your markers. Out. Wait for the rocks. Approach Kefka. With knockback mitigation up, please. Nice job, everybody.
Fragile.
Make sure you take him north-south for the next 3 of them. That's fine. So it's gonna be flagrant fire. Spread. Nice job, Red. Well, close to nice job, maybe. All the way there.
She needed to be Mac melee, maybe.
Yeah, I think they both did. So this is going to be sides coming up and then spread. So A side. Just get ready to spread and then deal with thunder. Real thunder. Ultimate upsurge coming up after this. Chain strat coming up. I'm going to save it slow just in case. DPS is looking really good though anyways. Keep it up. Tank Buster coming up on cards, gonna be home game. Get ready on the Benny.
Okay.
And then I'll tell him after. So this is going to be the eye with the meteor AoE. So remember, as soon as you see your AoE, dodge in a way that's going to let you do the mechanic properly. So look away from it. As soon as it goes off, approach your markers. DP or tank sealers mid. Out.
What?
Fucking jumped off.
It's
the I'm
DPS.
sorry.
Coming for you, Alice. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. Oh, I see.
Sorry about that. I totally fucked that up. Okay. Thing is, I also played DPS in my alt group, so I got mixed up with what I was in that moment. Which is a damn shame, because that was a really fucking good run.
Would it have been a thing if we would have got to 70 like that? Would it have been...
70-71 is around what you want to hit for that Graven image to be on pace to beat the Enrage, yeah. So that would have probably, if we had finished everything else cleanly, it would have been a really good run.
Okay.
I feel so fucking bad now.
It's fine. If you're left tether, it's out. If you're right, it's in, right?
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
I just butchered the call out.
Is it the right statue you spread or the left one?
Left statue you spread, yellow you spread, purple you're in the middle.
Okay.
I apologize once again for that. Spread. Nice. Tank cluster coming up. Oh yeah, so what I was gonna say last pull when I said car, try to make sure your home game's a little bit later than that, just so that you can survive the next auto attack without a Benny. Spread and then thunder. I got out of him.
That was not bad.
I got protect in a sec.
Well.
So, I'll talk about that real quick. Until their car. Real? And close. Close.
Oh,
It's all good. This is the DPS down is only like 10% of this stuff anyway. Pay attention to the knockback, knockback mitigation up.
Okay.
Make sure you know where your way markers are. Your way markers. Out. B-side. Markers. Out. Wait for rocks. Approach Kefka with knockback mitigation up, please. It's gonna be a nice job here, guys. Make sure you take him to mid for north-south after this.
Moving it.
Somebody else has aggro. There's some...
President.
Okay, we'll just deal with it after then. Stack. Okay, you're gonna need to move him like right now though. Okay, just be aware, we might have to peel off here. B-side, we have to go.
Yep.
Then stack, so just start moving towards the boss again. Big Thunder. Ultimate upsurge coming up after this, and then it's Tank Buster, so make sure you're standing away from car. Make sure you're standing away from car. This is a long one circulating the lane. I'll tether car after.
You can cut aggro.
I have shut up.
Ride's pushing real close.
So this is going to be meteors plus the eye, so make sure that you're dodging the meteors and then this is look towards it. So dodge, look towards. To your markers, pay attention to each other's. Tank heals mid.
Red's wrong. Me and Red are on
It might not
each other.
matter. Thanks, Servertix. Only one of you died.
Oh fuck, I'm on the wrong side.
Oh, I am too.
What
Wait.
what exploded and killed me there?
The eye
eye?
after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I fucked it up too. I forgot about that one.
Okay, ready.
Oh,
Oh, that's lame.
that's shitty. That's so shitty.
Let's probably just jump on this later.
Oh well, I'll just.
I'm sorry, shit keeps happening, so I get flustered and then forget to do the second call out for that.
It's fine, we should know it.
Yeah.
So yeah, just make sure after the Tank Buster, I think we usually do a provoke shirk after, like during the hyperdrive cast, don't we? Car?
Yeah. Sometimes just a hair after, but it's right after hyperdrive.
So after the third hyperdrive, or during it, then
The
provoke shirk?
hyperdrive that you take, I will provoke immediately as it goes off. Shirk me, and I'll main tank the rest of the fight. So you'll just have it for that hyperdrive that you hollowed.
Okay, so what you're saying is like,
The tank swap is only for that tank buster. Is
Yeah.
what he's getting at.
oh, okay.
Alright, let's do it, kids.
Let's get that thing. I'm gonna start potting, because I
Me too.
believe in us. Let me know if you guys need any potions. Oh, that's applicable to Jenova people only, by the way.
Oh, come to Kefkaesque.
Stack? I'm gonna kill my fairy for DPS. Fuck it.
Roll Tide.
So stack, and then deal with thunder. Fake. close from not coming out. Southern car. Fake. Away. Pay attention to the orb here. Chain strat coming out. Knockback mitigation up. Fake lightning away from the boss.
Where I am is safe.
Ultima coming up.
Okay, feel free to take him.
Okay. Make sure you know where your way markers are. The positioning is a little bit different than it usually is, so just keep that in mind, okay? Two markers. Out. B-side. Two markers. Out. Wait for rocks. Approach Kefka with knockback mitigation up if possible.
Okay, broken.
I don't have Swift.
I got him.
Put it mid.
So flagrant fire coming up. I'm gonna get the attack on Adam. Spread. Ultima.
Rifle.
So sides coming up and then spread. B-side. Spread. And real. Ultima coming up after. And then Tin Cluster, which will be home game. I'll tether car after this. So it's going to be meteors plus I. Look towards it. Find your markers.
Tank seals out. Tank seals out.
Owls, you're not Tanker Hill.
I look towards it. Look towards it. Backpedal. Let's go.
Ah, fuck me.
I got red.
Okay.
Rifle.
Some guys, So that's in red.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah, she really needs to, like, not fucking go right to DPS when she dies.
It's gonna be thunder. Big. Blizzard coming up. Real. Oh wait. So make sure you're orienting yourself for uptime here. It's going to be the eye coming up from the statue with the north. Look towards it. Fake lightning away from the boss. Fake lightning away from the boss.
I like hard res else. Or no, I got two now. Oh, put
Tank Buster on cards can be home game. They don't have much for it.
I don't have home game.
Oh, that's shitty. Have home game. It's gonna be in rage. There's not really much we can do about that. %63% though. Really
Yeah,
just
we got
gotta clean it
confusion
up.
right at least.
Yeah, that was really nice.
Just a few little tweaks in it, I think.
One more pull before we go off, or
It's up to you guys. I don't mind.
4 minutes?
Yeah, I
might
say
as well
one
do it.
Alright.
So, I think you guys could definitely use some more uptime on the last eye there. I have another crit. It seems like a lot of you guys are just like dealing with the mechanic instead of like orienting yourself so that you can still hit the boss. You lose
Oh
like
my
2 GCDs doing that.
You should jump off quick.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. I'm sorry, I distracted you with my sultry voice, didn't I?
You did.
It makes someone commit suicide. So
No,
yeah,
I didn't. I didn't turn around, so I went to backflip. I backflip off the fucking edge.
It happens. When you're a bad dragoon anyway.
Yep.
But do you guys kind of understand what I mean by that? When
Yeah.
I say like, range yourself
Yeah.
up to-
For me, I know it's the blizzard, thunder, like finding that sweet spot where to stand. That's something I know I have to work on.
Well, that doesn't happen until after, so. It's red. It's red. Then thunder. Real. Getting really close and I'm aggro at him.
Sorry, I thought it this time. So.
Makes sense. I don't have anything for red.
I can get her up after this. So we can first.
We'll kill her.
Well,
I think she got hit by 2 lasers and then had a tether. Fake. Double fake.
Around where I am is a safe spot.
Chain strap coming out.
You may need to slightly adjust because it's a very small safe spot.
You ready for the knockback? Knockback mitigation up. Double fake here. Double fake.
Investing in. Oh. back.
Okay.
Find your markers, guys. Help. A side, A side, A side. Back to markers. Out, wait for rocks, wait for rocks. Approach Kefka with knockback mitigation up, please. It's gonna be an ultimate coming up here in just a sec.
Nail
Sorry,
it.
like your fire. Sorry, no ultimate. Doesn't matter. Still helpful here. Stack. I got Whispering Dawn coming up. Ultima is already oriented in proper positions. That's nice. B-side. It's gonna be a stack. And then fake. So, Ultima, after this Ultima, it's going to be a Tank Buster. Do you have home game?
Yes, I have home game for this. I will not have
Okay.
home game for the next.
Yeah, sorry about that, buddy. So it's going to be the eye with the meteor drops, so make sure you're orienting yourself properly. Look towards it. Markers. Swing seals out.
DPS mid.
Shit.
Eye coming up again. Eye coming up again. Look away.
We're
Look
gonna
away. Look
die.
away from the eye. No, we're fine. Everybody's fine.
No, President
Oh.
sprinted.
Fuck.
Well, probably just worth wiping now.
Yeah. Do it,
Oh.
pals.
There's always tomorrow.
Yeah, I think we are getting the confused mechanic a little better as well. With more practice.
Mm-hmm. I'm happy with that.
Well, thanks for having me, guys.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks.
So we didn't waste a whole night sitting in PF.